I had to give advice to another CEO on how to grow a mid-sized business and how to perform well, it would be to focus on the aspects of the company and how you're structured and how you're doing things from a process standpoint that are adding value to the overall enterprise.
Well, the new book is called Building Business Value, and it's really an overview of our value building process, the process that mid-market companies take and go through to build enterprise value and build long-term value in their companies, whether they're going to sell today, tomorrow, next year, 10 years from now, or never sell. CEOs that are beginning to consider what they're going to do with their company in the long term. Are they continuing to build value? What does value mean from them, and what does drive value? So CEOs that are interested in value, which is frankly something every CEO should be interested in, they're going to be very interested on reading the book and then perhaps taking their company through this value building process. The way the book's laid out follows the value building process. Chapter 1, we talk a little bit about the overall process itself, and Chapter 2 is a really fun chapter because it's the 25 craziest things that we've seen in business. Really, to get the CEO thinking about, are they doing any of these crazy things? Chapters 3 through 9 are the value building processes, the steps themselves, the facilitated workshops, virtually everything you need to run the workshops yourself. We wrap up the book with a call to action, and then what leaders need to do to make sure that once you take these value building steps, that they're going to stick and it's going to show great results for your company. So you may ask, when times get tough, when the economy is a little tighter, is it a good idea to go through a process like this? And I would argue this is the best time to go through this process, because you really need to make sure you have an honest, transparent look at your company as it stands now. And you need to make sure everybody in your leadership team is involved in that, because they're the one making marketplace decisions. And then you need to say, of my limited resources, what am I going to invest in? Of my limited resources, what's the most important place for me to put my money? Part of the value building process is going through an impact and risk assessment. So any initiative or big transformational move that you make goes through this exercise where we say, what's the impact on your company? How positive of an impact will this transformational initiative be? And then how much risk is associated with that? And do we have the stomach to handle that much risk? So especially in tough times, especially when the economy is a little tighter, especially when your dollar is tighter, you need to make sure you're making decisions that are based on the positive impact they're going to have in your company and correlated to the risk that you're comfortable with.